you know,
Yeah. What was,
spurs and, I mean, there's ropes and reins. That sounds
yeah,
kinky.
who wrote that song? Do we know who wrote that song?
I don't know who wrote it.
Wrote it? Wrote it?
Wrote it? Like a R-O-D-E wrote it? Or
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel? Really?
See?
There's going to be a quiz before you leave here. This is the Professor Mark Johnson. He went all the way to the 3rd grade.
And I'll just say real quick, you never know who will come into Alan Jackson's, because about 2 years ago, this is no lie, on a Wednesday night, we didn't have a lot of people. It was in the middle of the winter time. 2 men sit right there on the edge of that bar for about 2 hours, and one of them came up and dropped $100 in. And when they left, the manager come up and said, "You guys know who that was?" And I said, "No." He said, "That was Billy Joel." He
Really?
sat right there for 2 hours, never said nothing, listened to country music. And him and his, I guess it was his manager or whatever. So you never know who might walk in here. He might be here. I thought Dolly was here earlier, but I realized it was just 2 bald-headed men sitting next to each other.
Oh.
So it wasn't Dolly. It was,
I see you're
but
back
I thought
on
it
it, yeah.
was at first. So.
That reminds me, that's a great time, speaking of people coming in, of reminding everybody about the 3 rules here, because Alan Jackson came in not too long ago.
Yeah, he came in and he was not too pleased. He
Make
called
some ground rules.
Yeah, he called us up. We had a 6:30 a.m. conference call with Alan Jackson. He said he'd been up all night being awesome, and he said he just had so much awesomeness running through his veins he couldn't sleep that night. And but he said, "Boys, I got to talk to you about playing in my bar." And so, well, what is it, Mr. AJ? And he said, "Well, there's 2 rules, but after seeing you last night, I realized I had to make another rule." He said, number one rule used to be about having a good time, but now I've got to make a new number 1 rule. It's make sure Mark keeps his shirt on that stage."
It was that one night I was twerking out here, trying to make $20, doing all I could do.
They ended up charging us money for your twerking. He's shirtless. He's glistening in the stage lights. It was a hell of a spectacle. That went viral online. This is all streamed online. It was. I can't believe it.
There was a line of women down here.
Oh, well, there's a couple guys too. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, everybody was trying to get a little slice right there. Yeah,
that's what it was.
Well, I mean, you've got a lot of good things going for you, and only a couple bad
He wore
ones.
his shirt today. We got that rule covered.
So rule number 1 is, Mark, you got to keep your shirt on. Matter of fact, you're not even allowed to get on your feet anymore because you just break out and dance. Yeah, and so we keep him seated right here with his back against the wall where he can do the least amount of damage. Yeah. So rule number 1 is covered. That's right. Rule number 2 is, he said, this used to be rule number 1 till Mark showed up. He said, rule number 2, ladies and gentlemen, is it is called Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Not the just okay time bar, not the mediocre time bar, not the bad time bar. It's called a good time bar. Y'all having a good time so far? Okay. So that's good. So rule number 1 and 2 are covered. And rule number 3 goes something like this. It's not really a rule as much as it is he's bestowed a privilege upon us. And what privilege is that, Jason?
Well, it's right up there. We play country music here, and this
Has
is
to be
the only
country.
bar in this entire district that you will hear exclusively country music, and that was Alan's idea. I think it's a great idea.
Not just any country, like not Dan and Shay and not Country Girl Shake It For Me. It's got to be real country. It's got, or at least sound like it. And so there was a young man out there asked me, he goes, so all you guys can play is country. He wasn't complaining, he was just asking, confirming. I said, yeah, we have to keep it country. He goes, cool, I'll let you know if I have a request. That's not our rule, that goes straight up from the top. So we got all 3 rules covered, right? Yeah, we're keeping it country, we're having a good time, and you're keeping your shirt on.
Not wild or crazy today. Sorry.
You were out there that one night with the glow sticks and
I know. That's when I'm drinking.
All right, well, here's the one about hitchhiking and the ghost of Hank Williams. It's called The Ride. By request, yep. All right. Just go ahead and bury me. I was coming from Montgomery had my guitar on my back, when a stranger stopped beside me in his antique Cadillac. He was dressed like 1960 and half drunk and hollering. Said, it's a long walk to Nashville, would you like a ride, son? Sat down in the front seat, turned on the radio. Them sad old songs are coming out of them speakers was solid country gold. And I noticed a stranger was ghost white pale when he asked me for a light. I knew there was something strange about this ride. He said, Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues or bring them guitar strings? Now, boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. And he cried just south of Nashville, and he turned that car around. He said, this is where you get out, boy. I'm going back to Alabama. Stepped out of that Cadillac. I said, hey, mister, many thanks. He said, you don't call me mister, mister. Oh, well, call me, hey, hey. Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues or bend them guitar strings? Boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. He said, Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues and them guitar strings? Now, boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. Thank you. David Alico by request, y'all. Thank you guys. Appreciate that request. All right, now, we are doing requests. There's some folks that threw love in the tip jug, even though they didn't request a song. That is like credits in the drunken, dysfunctional honky-tonk jukebox. I'm going to send this out to my friends out at Florida. They're a good family. I'm probably as close to them as I am my own family sometimes. But the difference is these folks aren't incarcerated. So, I don't go to see either one of them, to be honest. But no, they're always good to us. I mean, they tune in, and sometimes I'm just sort of like, I'm nervous about what they might request because they know how to get me stuff. Like, they know that they'll request a song that we probably should know, but we don't have a real reason to, because it's a good enough song to know, but we just never had it requested, and they love to stump me in public, and as if I don't do a good enough job making myself look bad. I'm really good at looking bad, and but they know how to do it right. So, but I'm gonna send this song out to them. I know that they like it. It's a T.G. Shepherd, and called "Loved Them Everyone." It's about Mark Johnson and my ex-wives. Sparkled in the light, country girls that love the lover's moon. Some I never really knew, though I always wanted to. Oh, some I only met once in a room. Some say they like my smile, others of them stayed a while. Oh, others left me on the run. This is the only way I have to say, oh, I love them everyone. Big, little, short, or tall, I wish I could have kept them all. I love them everyone. I like to thank them for the charms, holding me in their arms. I hope they had some fun. Here's to the ladies, it's saloons and living rooms, summer nights lasted until dawn. Here's to the memories, everyone's a part of me. Oh, I love them everyone. Big, little, short, or tall, I wish I could have kept them all. I love them everyone. I'd like to thank them for the charms, holding me in their arms. Oh, they had some fun. Big, little, short, or tall, I wish I could have kept them all. I love them everyone. I'd like to thank them for the charms, holding me in their arms. And I hope they had some fun. T.G. Shepherd right there. Thank you. Yeah, cool song right there. Thank you, guys. Rodeo E. All right, we got to do a Billy Joel song apparently, right? Is that true? He wrote that? That can't be right. He wrote that? Don't fool me, Mark. Is that true? Well, it's like, James Taylor wrote Bartender's Blues. True. You just never know who's going to accidentally write country music or purposely do it and just not cut it. Rolling Stones thought they wrote country music. They were wrong. But hey, we're all allowed to be the wrong once or twice. We're going to do this, some big old request going out to the birthday girl from Minnesota, right? Anybody else from Minnesota in here besides old what's her name? That's Baby right there. I just letting you know that's Baby. And this is a Jim and Baby show. I'm Jim, that's Baby. And
In a minute, she's going to run. You're going to catch her. And yeah.
I don't think I trust them enough for that.
It's the longest I've ever been on stage with her without her either A, not cussing me out, or B, not having at least one shot of tequila. I gotta say, I can't believe you're sober and nice.
Maybe that's why I'm nice.
I don't think so. I don't know. I'm always worried. There's a sweet spot. That's Mark Johnson's our sweet spot. But I'll tell you, And there's old Steph over here, and Steph, if she's too sober, she's meaner than hell. But then she starts drinking that tequila, and you're fine. And then you drink more tequila, and you just, well, I'm not going to say anything. The live stream will speak for itself. All right, here we go. Some Garth Brooks by request. Thank you guys. Called Rodeo. His eyes are cold and restless. His eyes are cold and restless, wings are almost here. She give half a takes, Lord, change the way he feels. She knows his love's a Tulsa, and she knows he's gonna go. Well, it ain't no woman of flesh or blood, it's a damn no rodeo. It's bulls and blood, it's a dust and mud, roaring the Sunday crowd. It's rolling in the rolling in Buckle Hill, wearing the next go round. It's boots and chaps, it's cowboy hats, spurs and let it go. So rose in the rains and the joy and the pain, hell they call the thing rodeo. Thank you guys. She does the best, hold him. His love comes to call. His neither in control, the man, her back's against the wall. It's so long I'll see you when it's time for him to go. The woman wants her cowboy like he wants his rodeo. And it's bulls and blood, it's a dust and mud, roar of a Sunday crowd. It's the white and the knuckle and the gold and the buckle and the wind next go round. It's boots and chaps, it's cowboy hats, it's spurs that let it go. There's the roams and the rains and the joy and the pain, hell they call the thing rodeo. It'll drive a cowboy crazy, and it'll drive a man insane. He'll sell off everything he owns just to pay to play the game. And some broken bones and a broken home is all he'll have to show. For the years that he's been chasing this dream they call rodeo. And it's bulls and blood, it's a dust and mud, roar of a Sunday crowd. It's the white and the knuckle and the gold and the buckle. He'll win the next go round. It's boots and chaps, it's cowboy hats, it's spurs and let it go. Roams and the rains and the joy and the pain, hell they call the thing rodeo. It's the broncs and the blood, it's the steers in the mud, and they call the thing rodeo. Thank you. Some Garth Brooks by request, y'all. Thank y'all. What do y'all think about this band up here? Somebody give me a yeehaw. And everybody give me a hell yeah. And now somebody give me a tequila. Is that going to work? Is that going to work? I think it's going to work, Steph. For every one tequila I drink, Steph gets 2. That's the rule. I'm sorry. Hey, she's got to have it. She's got to have it. You know, thank you. Now, I give Steph a hard time, but the truth is, thank you so much, guys. Slam Dunk Shack Attack, thank you for supporting live music today. You know, I give Steph a hard time but really, she has to be probably the best fiddle player anywhere on this stage right now. And I don't know, I've never heard you play fiddle.
Well, you won't.
I keep hearing you fiddling around with that bass, but no. I asked Steph, I said, do you care to sing a song? She goes, you know I only do Portuguese fishing songs. And I was like, Portuguese sea shanties. So we don't know the harmony parts. We can't really do it. I'll tell you, the band's going to take a quick break on this. And since Steph over here is always complaining about something, everybody knows her as Bad Attitude Steph Gherkin. That's yeah. All right, I know we got some folks that like classic country in here, and I know we got some folks that like tequila in here. I'm gonna do a song that's not that classic, Mark, but it's getting there. It's older than I think. Yeah. We don't play a lot. Well, keep your requests coming. This is a song just to remind you that I actually do like tequila, and I dedicate this to tequila and my next ex-wife, Kenny Chesney. Baby, here I am again, kicking dust in the canyon wind, waiting on that sun to go down. Made it up Mulholland Drive, hell bent on getting high, high above the lights of town. You and tequila make me crazy, run like poison in my blood. One more night, kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough. With 30 days and 30 nights, I've been putting up a real tough fight. There were times I thought you'd win. It's so easy to forget the bitter days that the morning left. I swore I wouldn't go back there again. You and tequila make me crazy, run like poison in my blood. I hear you, darling. One more night could kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough when it comes to you. All the damage I could do, it's always your favorite sin that do you have. You and tequila make me crazy, run like poison in my blood. One more night could kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough. Never enough. Ever enough. Yippee-ki-yay, there you go, some Kenny Chesney music. And I noticed I didn't get a tequila out of that. That was my way of begging. You got it? You got all the tequila I need. The problem is you're drinking it. You can throw it at me. I mean, no. Some of it will, yeah. No. No, you know, you can just say, I can't leave the stage right now because I feel like I'm standing on a landmine. If I were to move my right foot, it could just be tripped. No, I can't walk off the stage. But I will have a drink right here. Cheers, guys. Welcome in to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. We got Minnesota in the house. We have Wisconsin in the house. Where are you from, sir? Pittsburgh. We got a Yenzer in the house. Allegheny County represent. Where are our Pittsburgh people? Yeah. And where's Texas? Oh, that's a lot of Texans.
Oh, that's not good.
Anytime you get more than 3 Texans in a room, Jason, it is considered a revolution.
They're going to be planting the Texas flag back there if we don't watch it.
Fake news will be here saying it's an insurrection in a minute. Hey, my neighbor's here. Good to see you. These girls got me a tequila.
That's a mercy shot.
You know what a mercy shot is, Jason? Is when you see some poor animal that's just struggling and you got to put it out of its misery. That's what it's like when people hand me a tequila up here. Steph, that doesn't look like tequila. What are you drinking? Is that Jaeger? Oh, it's coffee. You want to throw some of this tequila in there? It'd be good. Well, this young lady brought me a drink. Yes, sir. You got to negotiate with my accountant over here, Mr. Jason Chance. If you got a drink, raise your drinks. If you can't raise your drinks, then promise me you'll raise your kids. These kids are gone crazy. On the count of 3, everybody holler out, yee-haw, then swaller. 1, 2, 3, holler. Yee-haw. And swaller. Cheers, y'all. Damn, that's smooth. Delicious. Thank you, guys. What else can we play for you? Think about it. Steph, since we're on tequila kick, I hope you learned that song I sent you the other day. I know you never heard it. It's called Straight Tequila Night. Yeah. Yeah. Here's some early 90s country coming up for you. It's a straight tequila afternoon. We're going to pretend it's night. If you really want to know, she comes here a lot. She just loves to hear the music and dance. Kate 13 is her favorite song, and if you play it, you might have a chance. Tonight she's only sipping white wine, friendly and fun loving most of the time. But don't ask her on a straight tequila night. She'll start thinking about him and she's ready to fight. Blames her broken heart on every man inside. John Anderson music right there. Well, who's having a good time at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar? Well, here we go. We're going to pick it up a little bit with the Chattahoochee and Chill. Oh, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid cans in the pale moonlight, talking about cars, dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Oh, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much a muddy water meant to me, but I learned how to swim and I learned who was right about a living and a little about love. Yeah, we fogged up the windows in my old Chevy. Well, I was with him, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a great snow cone. Dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight, talking about cars, dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Oh, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much a muddy water meant to me, but I learned how to swim and I learned who it was right about living and a little about love. Oh, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight, talking about cars, dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Oh, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much a muddy water meant to me, but I learned how to swim and I learned who it was right about a living and a little about love. Right about living, little about love. Shots. Shots to the band, Steph. Why not? Dang on, man. Come on, man. Woo, that's right, y'all. All right. Some Alan Jackson at Alan Jackson's Bar. I always like it when we're playing an Alan Jackson song and people walk in. I feel like they're like, of course, you know, like, but we don't really sit here and play all Alan Jackson all the time. We do play all country music here. But I always feel like people walk in, they're like, huh, Alan Jackson's Bar. And they just probably figure we just only play that.
Come in, folks.
You're late. You're very late. The party's already started.
We're saving seats for cool people, but not her.
No. She's not allowed. No way. Mm-mm. Well, come on in. There's always people late to the party.
Yeah.
Then there's people that aren't invited to the party.
Well, that'd be me.
That's us. Yeah. We just sat outside.
They came in, they're going to start drinking now. That means they got to drink into the next morning to say they've been drinking all day.
Right. In order for you to drink all day at this point, you have to drink all the way till tomorrow. And then you can say, I drank all that day, you know.
It can be done. I mean, Steph does it a lot. So
Yeah,
you just talk to her how to, and she knows how to do it.
Not in January, she just said.
Is this sober January?
Pick the worst
I picked the worst month for it, but yeah.
Yeah, like
Don't tell me about
you
it.
should do like May or something for that. Yeah, like
Anything but January.
yeah, January and February are the worst to not drink.
I know.
Is, is that why you? Is that?
Found out.
Yeah, that's why she's verbally abusing everybody on stage off the mic. In between songs, Steph is just cussing us out. I can't believe she said that about your family, Mark. That was just
Got the
terrible.
shakes. I've seen her several times.
You don't even know them, Steph. I mean, that's all right.
she
Hey,
does know
we had a
some of
request for a cowboy cha-cha. It's funny enough, that's what my ex-wife calls Mark Johnson, the cowboy cha-cha. It's not just a name; it's also an activity. She said.
There was a reverse something in there,
Yeah,
too.
the
right?
reverse cowgirl cha-cha. What is that? I forget. Calm down, Minnesota. Oh. Wow. Well, we've got signature moves. It's like, there's a classic finishing move in Mortal Kombat. Finish. Finish him.
I'm just here to play bass.
Yeah. I don't like to look at the things I'm doing wrong either. Okay, let's. Yeah, we're gonna do. Here it is, the cowboy cha-cha going out for the reverse cowgirls here. And this reverse cowgirl, is that like Caitlyn Jenner? I can't remember what that. That had to be reverse cowboy. All right, here's some Neon Moon if you want to dance or just sit there and. Yeah. By request. Sun goes down on my side of town. Lonesome feeling comes to my door, and the whole world turns blue. There's a rundown bar across the railroad track. Got a table for two way in the back where I sit alone. I think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the lights of a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, always room here for the lonely. Watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. Think of two young lovers running wild and free. Close my eyes, I sometimes see you in the shadows of a smoke-filled room. No telling how many tears I've sat here and cried, or how many lies that I've lied, telling my poor heart she'll come back someday. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. Oh, if you lose your one and only, always room here for the lonely. Aren't your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon? Jukebox plays on, drink by drink, and the words of every sad song seem to say what I think it is hurting inside of me. It ain't never gonna end, but I'll be alright long as there's light from a neon moon. Oh, if you lose your one and only, always room here for the lonely. and done by request. Thank you. Jason, there's a person watching that refuses to sing.
I see that.
Our friend Miss Lauren Pittman is watching. She's at home with a sick kid.
Oh, bless her heart.
Yeah. She was going to play with us tonight.
That goes nicely with her sick mind.
What happened? Oh yeah, it does. She was going to play with us tonight on our 6 to 10 shift. And she called me this morning, and she said she won't be able to make it because she has a sick kid. I said, "What's wrong with him?" She said, "He's just sick of me." And I said, "I totally get it. Totally get it. I'm sick too. Then I'm calling out." She wouldn't be able to make it, and I asked Steph Gherkin. I said, "It'd be really nice to have a fiddle player that actually sings." And she said, "I don't sing with you, hillbilly." And I was like, "Oh well." So but Lauren wants to hear a Waylon Jennings song. I reckon we can do that for her. Anybody still love Waylon Jennings out there? If you don't love Waylon,
I still love Lauren. I don't know about Waylon.
hey, listen. I thought you were just bragging about yourself for a second. Trashy women. Anybody else love trashy women? Well, that's not Travis Tritt, so you failed the test.
But at least they're self-aware, right?
That's right. It is Confederate Railroad. Yeah, boy, General Sherman raised hell on the Confederate Railroad when he marched to the sea. You know, he just twisted all them rails up. We can do trashy women. Too bad they've already been done, Mark. But let's do some Waylon Jennings. Big old request for "I'm a Rambling Man." D. Push the tempo on a little bit. This is probably the most sober I've been in singing this song in a while. Here it is on Waylon Jennings.
Excuse me. Somebody else has it in see it.
Thank you. I've been down the Mississippi, on down to New Orleans. Yes, I have. I played in California. There ain't too much that I ain't seen. No, there ain't. Lord, I'm a rambling man. Don't fool around with any old rambling man. I left a girl in West Virginia, up there with that green grass grove. Yes, I did. And I've got a girl in Cincinnati, where the wild river flows. That poor girl. Hey, I'm a rambling man. Don't fall in love with any old rambling man. You better move away. You're standing too close to the flame. Once I live with your mind, your little Lord won't be the same. I'm a rambling man. Don't fall in love with any old rambling man. Yeah, up in Chicago, I was known as quite a boy. Yes, I was. Hey, down in Alabama, they call me the man of joy. I still do with a boogity-boo. Hell, I'm a rambling man. Don't fall in love with any old rambling man. You better move away. You're standing too close to the flame. Oh, I'm saying this with your mind, your little Guess what I am? Ooh, son. It's Waylon Jennings right there, y'all.
Take that, Kitty Wells.
All right. We got Steph Gherkin on the fiddle. That means we're very limited on our Waylon Jennings songs. And Johnny Cash. But we are wide open for this one. We're going to dedicate this all to Florida men and women in here. Anybody else from Florida besides Mr. Mark Mazza? Okay. Well, guys, I'm sorry, but the weather's kind of turned cold on us, and alligator wrestling is canceled for today. Anytime it drops below 55 degrees, we have to cancel it. It ain't fair. They're cold-blooded creatures like Mac's wife. When it drops too cold, they get sluggish. Yeah, they're easy to wrestle then. That just ain't fair. PETA raised hell about that. So you can't have alligator wrestling under 40 degrees. That's
And they're all
animal
playing
abuse.
fiddle out there.
Yeah, that's right. But this one goes out to Florida men and women, featuring Miss Steph Gherkin on the fiddle, y'all. It's called the Seminole Wind. Y'all make some noise for this band. Miss Steph Gherkin on the fiddle. Steph Gherkin on that fiddle, y'all. Back on. Rolling down backwoods Tennessee byway, one arm on the wheel, hold my lover with the other, a sweet, soft southern thrill. I worked hard all week, got a little jingle on a Tennessee Saturday night. Couldn't feel better, I'm together, my Dixieland delight. And I spend my dollar, parked in a holler neath the mountain moonlight. And I hold her up tight, make a little loving, a little turtle diving on a Mason-Dixon night. And it fits my life, oh so right, a Dixieland delight. Ooh. Whitetail buck deer, munching on clover, shopping at the Kroger, red-tailed hog, sitting on the limb, shove your groundhog, croaking bullfrog, free as feeling in the wind. You know a homegrown country girl, she's gonna give me word on a Tennessee Saturday night. I'm lucky as a seven, living in heaven, with my Dixieland delight. And I spend my dollar on the beer, parked in a holler beneath the mountain moonlight. And I hold her up tight, I make a little loving, a little turtle diving on a Mason-Dixon night. And it fits my life, oh, so right, I Dixieland delight. I bet you would. Get it, yeah. Everybody get your hands together. Everybody, come on. Jason.
See, this is the time of day you got to clap your hands, y'all. If you don't clap your hands, I will publicly shame you, I swear to God.
If
Come on.
you can't get your hands together, do not lecture me about getting my life together. Okay? So in my dollar, parked in a holler beneath the mountain moonlight, and I hold her up tight, make a little loving,
All night long.
a little turtle diving on a Mason-Dixon night. If it's my life, oh so right, my Dixieland y'all think about this band and Miss Steph Gherkin over there? I'll tell you what. I know she ain't much to look at, but she do a damn good job, I'll tell you. Nobody ever hits on her. It's very sad. Nobody ever asked her out for dates. Nobody ever asked her, for her horoscope or anything like that. What's your sign? Nobody asked her. But I'll tell you what, she's going to come out and ask you guys if you have a song that you want to hear. And be nice to Steph if she comes around, because I know what you're thinking. You're right. She's probably, maybe her first ever gig on Broadway. So she's a little nervous to come down and say hey to you guys. But please be nice to her and let her know what you want to hear. We're playing all the way till 1:47. And if you have a request, we'd love to play your favorite song. We got to do some Travis Tritt, Troubl, Troulb. That's why I bet Jason Chance do it. You know what I mean?
Troub Steph.
Well, that's close enough to spell it as you need to get in Alabama.
No, that's true.
Mark's from Alabama. He's considered a Rhodes Scholar down there. But a different thing, a Rhodes Scholar in Alabama, that just means you hit the road and never went back. That's what that means. He was smart enough to not go back. That's what it means.
Don't mean the same.
Yeah. All right. So Wisconsin requested it through Money in the Tip Jug.
We'll have some trivia as soon as this song is over.
Wisconsin threw Love in the Tip Jug, and he said it's for the girls from Minnesota. So here it comes, featuring Jason Chance on the lead guitar, The Wind Beneath My Wings, and lead vocals. That's it, man. Just sang the absolute crap out of that. Jason played it too. What do y'all think about Jason Chance? Whew. Anybody else get pregnant, or is that just me? I don't know. I gotta be.
I'm out of Jameson if anybody feels sorry for me.
Yeah, listen, this young man here, if he's out of Jameson, please, y'all, take it upon yourself. He is fueled on nothing but Jameson and regret, and I know you got plenty of regret, but you're out of Jameson. So.
Now, does anybody in here know who did that song first? Travis had a huge hit for it in the 90s. Anybody know who originally did that song? Anybody?
Justin Bieber.
Well, I
Thank
guess
you,
Billy
sir.
Joel is like the answer of everything today. No, it was
Bob
not
Dylan.
Billy Joel. It was not Bob Dylan.
I know.
Even
but-
bigger than those people. Even bigger.
Meatloaf.
It was not Meatloaf.
Oh, okay.
He would do anything.
I mean, he's bigger.
but
That's
that,
what I was
yeah.
thinking.
That was an Elvis Presley song, y'all. Back in the 70s, Elvis had a big hit with that one.
Elvis had the first hit on it.
That's right.
Everything Elvis did, he got a hit on. And a lot like Steph Gherkin, she gets hit on too. Yeah, she's coming around with the band's tip jug, and she's going to ask you if you have any requests. We got time for plenty of songs. So you let her know if you have a big old request, a song on your heart, a song on your mind. Oh, God. Who's going to sing it?
He looks just like Shania Twain.
Not happening today. Look, this is broadcast live. My mom's watching this from jail today. You know, I can't be singing stuff like that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. No, I won't. I got 2 more shows today. I can't walk in wasty face and then be like, don't worry, it's fine. I feel like a woman this morning. It's fine. Yeah. Let's go, girls. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be the Caitlyn Jenner version. Yeah. Oh. Steph, did we have any requests? No requests. That means they either.
She gave her number out 3 times.
Yeah,
but
I
other than
know.
that-
But you know what she does? She gives my number out. So I get all these inappropriate pictures, you know?
I'm not stupid.
I know. I get all these weird pictures in the middle of the night. And
She gave me her number. I called it was dial a prayer. I don't know.
it's the alcoholics hotline.
So you don't have one.
I said, Steph Gherkin gave me that number. And they said, oh, we're just glad she's still around. Okay. So we didn't have any requests. I think we should do a Johnny Cash song. We haven't done any Johnny Cash yet today.
So true.
Anybody still love Johnny Cash out there? Well, I also know we haven't done a song about mama trains or prisons today. Let's do that.
Yeah.
All right. See if y'all remember this one right here. It's great Justin Bieber.
How many people's been in prison?
How y'all feeling at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar? Let's see about that. When I say Johnny, y'all say Cash. Johnny. No. It's gotta be way louder. I mean, that's just pitiful. We're talking about Johnny Cash here. When I say Johnny, y'all say Cash. Johnny. I hear that train coming, rolling around the bend. I ain't seen no sunshine since I don't know when, 'cause I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time is dragging on. That train keep rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy and don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I cry. Sue it. And I know there's good folks drinking in that famous AJ's bar. Hell, they're probably drinking whiskey, maybe even PBR. And I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. And those people keep moving Hollywood. Steph Gherkin on the bill. And the railroad train went mine. Oh, I bet I'd move it all a little farther down the line. Oh, I'm far from Folsom Prison, where I want to stay. And I'd let the lonesome whistle all my blues away. Oh, man. What do y'all think about this band up here? You like them?
Johnny Cash.
Hey, where's Gilda? Is Gilda in her house? Gilda, you in here? Okay, Gilda, howdy. You requested a great song. We're going to do it. But she wants to hear a Chris Stapleton song. Jason.
Which one?
Well, I should never call this a Chris Stapleton song. It's a Dean Dillon song. And Dean Dillon was recently inducted in the Country Music Hall of Fame. And he wrote, I guess, at least 20 number ones for George Strait and other folks, too. He's written so many great songs that you've heard a million times. Tennessee Whiskey's one of them. And George Strait actually turned down the opportunity to sing this song.
One of his few misses, yes.
Yeah. And then David Allan Coe recorded this one first, and then George Jones did the real version of this.
That's right. This is a George Jones song.
And but Chris Stapleton also had a great hit with this. But you know, I don't sing a lot of Chris Stapleton, Mark. And you know, Jason informed me the other day that Chris Stapleton doesn't sing a lot of Chris Stapleton these days either.
Nope. Voice is gone.
Yeah, you blow your voice out singing like that. But I'll tell you, let's do the mix-up for him. Let's just show you how this song is. It could be a rip-off blues song, or it could be a country song. Man, Jason, you won't believe this. We have another request for The Devil and Me. Where's Roger? Roger, you in the house? Roger, we can do that Alan Jackson song for you in just a second. That's Jason Chance's favorite Alan Jackson song, and probably mine too, to be honest. So yeah, we'll be glad to do that.
Between the Devil and Me. Haven't played that song in 20 years, and now 2 times today somebody wants to.
Come on in here. Good to see you. Oh, I thought you were just getting warm from the cold. That's right. All right, here it is, y'all. So Tennessee Whiskey by request going out to Gilda. Thank you very much. This ain't Tennessee Whiskey, but let's pretend like it is. If you got a drink, raise your drink. If you can't raise your drinks, then promise me you'll raise your kids. On the count of 3, everybody holler out where you're from. Swallow in as much as you can. 1, 2, 3, holler! Sounds like America to me. Welcome to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Cheers, y'all.
Okay.
All right, here it is. Chris Stapleton, George Jones, Dean Dillon. Used to spend my nights at a barroom, liquor was the only love I'd ever known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottle, and you brought me back from beyond too far gone. That's about as far as I'm going with that. But George Jones said it like this: you're as smooth
are brand new. I stay stoned on your love all the time. I stay stoned on your love all the time.
So Chris Stapleton, George Jones right there by request. Thank you. All right, here's one we actually did earlier for the first time ever. All right, guys, keep those requests coming. We got time for a few more. Remember, there's two ways to get your songs played. Number one is to throw a little love in that tip jug. Tell us what it is, like credits in a drunken, dysfunctional, honky-tonk jukebox. The second way is to scan the QR code you see there on your bar tops, your tabletops, and on the television screens. Scan that with your smart device. You can request your favorite song from way out yonder. Here it is. I'm going to turn it over to Jason Chance. We're going to do one of his favorite Alan Jackson song, and definitely one of mine. Beautiful song going out to Roger. Roger, where are you from? Here? Oh, right there. Where are you from, man? Texas? I can't hear much, man. I can't see much either. These lights are blinding me, plus I'm not very smart. There's a lot of things that get in the way. The lights are blinding me, and so is my bias. You know, I'm a little biased. Here it is, the wind beneath my wings himself. On the lead guitar, on lead vocals, on three of my ex-wives. Mr. Jason Chance.
This world can take you by the hand and tempt the soul of man. Choose your path. There's two roads you can take. One way is right, and one is wrong. Flesh is weak, but love is strong. This is all I see between cold and me. The gates of hell swing open wide. You'll find
some noise for Mr. Jason Chance and this band. Big old request for that one.
Yeah,
We got
Alan
another-
Jackson song in AJ's bar, y'all.
We just got a $20 bill for some Shenandoah, and we got 20 for Only Hell My Mama Ever Raised. We're going to get through those two. We probably won't have time for any more requests, so sorry about it. But we are always open. You remember, I always say it's never cool to tip cattle, but it's always time to tip the band, yeah. Carolyn, we see your request. We're going to get it right after this, and Jason's going to do it. We got some Shenandoah music, some 90s country, and then we got some Johnny Paycheck, y'all. And remember, guys, we are making almost honest living out of this tip jug, and off of your generosity towards supporting live music. And we can't do it without you. You're as much a part of this show as we are. I also want to remind you the same thing about Cora back there. Now, you're not a part of the bar like she is, but you're always a part of our bar culture here at AJ's. Yeah, that's Cora behind the bar. Be good to her.
sweet.
And by bar culture, I'm not talking about when we clean it up later and we do the cultures. My request. I brought flowers to your door last night. I done you wrong, I want to make it right. You say I'm not welcome here. I know it ought to be perfectly clear. I can't help but wonder what it might be like if I had 2 dozen roses and an old bottle of wine. If I really could have hung the moon, would it change your mind? If I could cry a little harder and get a little less sleep at night. If I had 2 dozen roses, would it change your mind? Oh, I must have been a fool back then to lose something you can't have back again. I've done all I know to do, and second guessing my every move. I can't help but wonder what it might have been if I had 2 dozen roses and an old bottle of wine. If I really could have won the moon, would it change your mind? If I could cry a little harder and get a little less sleep at night. If I had 2 dozen roses, would it change your mind? If I could cry a little harder and get a little less sleep at night. If I had 2 dozen roses, would it change your mind? Would it change your mind? So baby, would it change your mind? Baby, would it change your mind? Thank you. Now, Katie, I know you requested The Devil Went Down to Georgia, but we're just not going to have time to do it. This will be our... No. It's not Shania Twain. It's somebody just like Shania Twain, the Johnny Paycheck.
We did get a Johnny Paycheck request, though.
Hold on a second.
If you don't know who Johnny Paycheck is, he's actually a guy who shot another guy in the head. True story.
Yeah, Katie, listen, I'm gonna turn down that request. We just don't have time to do it. We got to send this one out to Carolyn, as we'd already taken her money for this one, and she's been good to us all damn day, and for as long as I've been around here, she's been good to me. So, Katie, I'm sorry we can't do Devil Went Down to Georgia, but this is Jason Chance doing our probably our last song today. I want to come around one more time. If you're having a good time, y'all, and you want to support live music, or you're just worried that Mark right here might not be able to pay to get his car out of the garage today, or pay
Any day.
pay whatever you owe. Y'all, let me know. Let me know. Throw a little love in that tip jug and let me know you're having a good time here at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Thank you.
Well, here's one of our many songs about Mama in prison, y'all.
She let me go so far. Mama tried to stop me short of stealing. I guess that's why I had to steal that car. Well, she told me not to smoke it, but I did, and it took me far away. Yeah, I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. Well, I flew into Atlanta, tags and almost out of gas. I had to get some money. Lately I'd learned how to get it fast. Those neon lights was calling me, and somehow I just had to get downtown. So I reached into my glove box and another liquor store. I sang precious memories, take me back to the good old days. I want to hear my mama singing, and Rock of Ages cleft for me. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, I turned on to the devil's ways. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. Here we go. Well, they slapped them handcuffs on me, and Lord, how I fought to resist. And when them agents clamped them tighter, that metal bit into my wrist. They took my belt and my billfold, the fingerprints and the profile of my face. And then they locked away the only hell my mama ever raised. And I sang precious memories, take me back to the good old days. I want to hear my mama singing, the Rock of Ages fell for me. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, I turned on to the devil's ways. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, I turned on to the devil's ways. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. Late great Johnny Paycheck, y'all. That's all for us. We'll see y'all next time. Got another great band coming up. For Russell Brown, Mark Johnson, Mark Mazza, Steph Gherkin, I'm Jason Chance. We'll see y'all next time. Mm-hmm.